It sounds like you're holding on to far too much hate, Eddie. Am I? Or you say, live in the divine power, Eddie. Really. Inner peace, Eddie, with love and kindness, Eddie. All these things sit in judgment over another. You mean me? Me? You define me as a me, a thing being separate to you. Good for you, if you're lucky enough to still assume that thinking. Wish I did. Which you clearly do, or you wouldn't be so upset or spiritually responding to my posts in some new age hippie vibe way. I'm happy you can still respond the way you do. At least you've still got the you of the old me that long since went. From a thing you see as self. You're not yet sitting on that lily pad in the centre of that pool where I live. I use the word I because I have to. How else can I describe me talking now if I don't use the word I? I would rather say dot or make up a completely new word because I don't really exist anymore. To see me as a me, I'm glad you do. I can't feel your words any longer. I can't feel anything any longer. Nothing is either good or bad, it's all the same to me. As to become a thing, an identity of understanding that has no words to describe anymore. I understand that without an oppositional force, we cease to be. The only thing that makes us think we're alive is the part that others play by bouncing off of us. Without others to divine a self, are we even here? Do we even exist? We're all playing a part in a giant algorithm of consciousness towards our own infinite destruction, as well as our own infinite divine truth and creation. I think it's both happening simultaneously at the same time, as there is no time. When there's no more opposition, no more hate and no more division, there can't be any more emotion, as what would it be for? We're kind of in this weird distillation process. Here we are as the body of water with all the toxins held inside. Once we have all the impurities removed, yes, we're still pure water, but the goodness and the minerals are gone, as well as all the toxins. Once we align ourselves to the fact of non-participation in turbulent events or arguments for no just cause, we no longer care to protest. We don't want to get into another debate. You're not for or against anything, as you just can't see the point. Then, do we no longer care, or even have an emotion to care? There'll be no anger, no love, no hate, no will to change, no driving force for justice. We just become numb. We become numb drones for a while. Numb drones of pure acceptance. But what comes after pure acceptance? Maybe total compliance. The system wants us to burn ourselves out, burn our human center of I must be right. Anger is best. Protest is best. No peace is best. Don't play the game is best. All these ingredients in this disruptive time we find ourselves in. All the ammunition to get us to a place is thrown into the media. Most of it, actually, it's made by us. Oh shit, there's no fuel. Let's spread that. No food. No pasta. No toilet rolls. No truck drivers. No job. Cashless society. Oh my god, what's going to happen? We're all going to die. Well, we all knew that anyway. Death was always a thing. The pandemic just made it fashionable. No one seemed to be bothered before the big C word. So, did you just think you were immortal? What does that? Is that what the vaccine does? Stops you dying? Let's stay safe. There's no stay safe. We all live, we all breathe, we all die. When would you realise? We are the system. We are the system that's driving the crash. Everyone's going on about these elites and baby eaters and whoever they are. These elites that we never interact with, these elites that we never even see. Who are they? What are they? And where are they? You're the elite. I'm the elite. We're the elite acting upon our own false belief systems. The bots just fed out the information and we did the rest. So, in this process of I took the vax, I didn't, so some of you lost some family members, some friends, and the split and the division has happened. But did Boris sit at our Sunday dinner table and cause the rift? No, just showed us the illusion on the screen. Us and our opposition and our hate and debate, we did it all for them. Did anyone force toxins in our bloodstream? No, we just complied. Once the wheels were set, it relied on our ultimate compliance and acceptance to get back the life we once knew. The one we held so dear, not even knowing if that life before was true, was worthy, or even worth saving. Did we ever choose it? Did we think, or did we just react off the back of everything and everyone else? Acting all of what was fed to us, even the stuff we fed to ourselves. Did we use free will? Can we prove we had that? Did we ever? Is this God? Is this God rising up to meet us all? Is a God force running at this time? As to me, it's speeding up rapidly. To define what we are as a collective, it's not good, it's not bad, it's not kind or evil. It's about the total collapse of both. The all, and maybe finally we come to that singularity of light. That one tiny spark. But where's the size? Where's time? As we can't really measure these things. Measure compared to what? Apparently there's different sizes of infinity. Everything we test is tested against itself, which was made here by maybe another man. Where did it come from? We don't know. One of a man-made concept. There's no proof, truth or fact here. Come on, let's measure this infinite. And even if we could, why? Why waste our time? So tiny spark or big spark, and tell me about the Big Bang Theory that started all of this. And the fact the universe is expanding, oh is it? Or that man who never flew to the moon, why do we care? No really, why? Does it even matter? As once a person reaches a level of knowledge beyond normal human understanding, what shape is this realm? It becomes of no consequence. Our history, fake narrative, concepts have no meaning anymore. Not many will understand what I mean, but a few will. A few ahead of their time and a few ahead of what's coming. Here we come then, the next evolution of man, or just pop, the end of an era. As the Looney Tunes of our favourite childhood cartoon shouts out, that's all folks. That's if you're not sucked up by the Mandela effect on the spelling of that Looney Tunes, another crazy distraction that probably means nothing. And even if there is a weirdness, we're never going to know why. And we shouldn't even care why Forrest Gump changed his phrase. Why does that matter? To me, it's not the stuff of doom and gloom. I'm not speaking as the Grim Reaper now. Quite the opposite. As with Christ consciousness, all is understood, as it's the beginning of a new era for mankind. It's not the end. What are we? What is it to know thyself? Seems to be a very big phrase right now. Whatever it is in our perception, it's something between divinity and psychosis, or both. Or maybe we're experiencing both at the same time, because it's very hard to differentiate. But for now, the only thing to do in this very strange place, in this pool where the me and the I apparently still exist, in this silly word soup that we have to use, it's safer to believe in the simulation theory, which, sorry, is just another wrapped up word for God. Because if it's a simulation, someone had to make it. And in my view, it always comes back to that God word, but name it what you like, the creator, whatever. Just to stop yourself going crazy, just hold this statement to the ground you. For I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end.